صحيح بخش. عندك شوية دوشة جهتك يا دكتورة.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's start. So last time we talked about a glamorous life. We talked about daily routines, things we do during the day. فتكلمنا على الحاجات اللي things we do in the morning, like get up in the morning, have breakfast in the morning, or for example, leave home in the morning. We also talked about things we do in the afternoon, like have lunch in the afternoon, study in the afternoon. We also talked about in the evening, have dinner in the evening, for example, or finish work in the evening, finish classes in the evening, and at night, usually we usually sleep at night. Okay, so in number 2A, let's start with exercise 2. Here in number 2A, it says, look at the photos of Sam Dane. Okay, so this is the first photo. Let's see the second photo in the next page. هذه الصورة الثانية. Can you see the second photo here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, can you guess his job? What do you think his job is? What does he do?
A lawyer.
Lawyer, maybe?
Yes.
Yes, it looks like a court. It looks like a court. صح ولا زي محكمة? Court. So maybe he's a lawyer or actor.
Yes. A lawyer.
Okay. Why do you think actor, Sohaib? Why?
Because the camera.
Yes. Do you see the cameras?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you see the camera? So there's a camera here. So this means maybe he's not a real lawyer. Maybe he's just acting. فمرات يعني يمثل في دور محامي.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe he's an actor. Maybe he's an actor. Okay. So let's guess. Let's guess the times that film actors do these things. So we just want to guess the time. We want to say what time. So what time do you think actors like this man, like Sam Dane, what time do you think he gets up?
At 5.
Oh, okay. Why 5?
Because
he wants to work early.
Okay, so he wants to work early, so maybe he works at 5 o'clock. He gets up at 5 o'clock, maybe. Yes. What about breakfast? What time do you think he has breakfast? Here we're guessing. We're just guessing. We don't know yet.
6, yeah.
Maybe at 6?
6 o'clock, yes.
All right. Why do you think so early? Why do you think everything is so early, Kilani? He wakes up at 5 o'clock, and you said he has breakfast at 6 o'clock. But this is too early, right?
Yes.
But why? Why so early? Why do you think he wakes up so early? What about you, Najat? What do you think? Why do you think he wakes up so early?
I think all the actors, their life the opposite. Work during the night and sleep during the day.
So, okay, so we have a different answer. Najat has a different answer. So you think
this
he
is
maybe...
my opinion.
Okay. It's a good opinion. Maybe you're right. Maybe they're different from normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they wake up late and they stay up late.
Maybe he has got a lot of work.
Maybe he's got a lot of work. That's why he wakes up early.
Yes.
This is true too, maybe. What about the time he has lunch? When do you think he has lunch? What time, in your opinion?
4 or 3 o'clock.
Maybe 3 o'clock?
Yes.
What do you think, Suhaib? What time?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, maybe. Samiha, what do you think? What time do you think he has lunch?
1 o'clock.
Maybe 1 o'clock. Okay, so we're just guessing. We don't really know. But now we're going to read the interview. So here, this is an interview with this actor, okay? Behind the camera, an actor's life. So this is an interview, maybe a magazine or newspaper. So they interviewed this actor and we want to read about him, okay? So start here, read about the first 2 questions, and then we can go to the rest of the interview, okay? So start here, please.
صوت ينقطع جي عندي.
Sorry, صايب.
صوت ينقطع جي عندي.
ما سمعتكش.
قلت لك صوت ينقطع عندي.
أنا مازال ما دويتش، ما قلت شيء أنا مازال.
شوي الصوت ورجع له.
لا أنا كنت ساكتة أصلا ما تكلمتش.
لا تمام.
لأن أنا خليتكم تقروا، نبيكم تديروا reading. تمام. لا هو تو نبوا نتأكدوا من إجاباتنا اللي شفناهم في part اللي درنا لهم guessing في part B exercise 2B. كنا احنا نديروا مجرد guess. فبعدها تو نبوا نتأكدوا في part C قال لك read the interview.
في صفحة أخرى ده.
في صفحة أخرى.
Yes.
نعم في صفحة ثانية، لكن أنتوا كملتوا الجزء هذا؟
لا ما زال.
Yes.
Okay, if you finished أول ما تكملوا كلكم باش نمشوا للجزء الثاني. خلينا نشوفوا ممكن نقدر نعرضوا زوز مع بعض maybe. مرات لما يبدو يجوا في نفس الجهة نقدروا، مرات ما لا. مرة هذه جاية هي اللي في اليمين هذه. So we can't this time. Okay, so let me know when you finish. Okay, have you finished this part?
Yes.
Okay, let's move. كملتوا كلكم. Did you finish, all of you? Okay. This is the rest of the interview. هذه بقاها.
وين الدكتور معلش؟
هي في جهة اليسار. الجزء الثاني من الحوار، من المقابلة. Can you see it?
Okay, yes.
Okay, this is the second part of the interview. Okay, have you finished?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
So-
finished.
Okay. Hannah, have you finished?
Yes.
All right. So let's go back. Let's go back to our guesses. What do you think? So when does he get up?
5.
5
In the
o'clock.
morning.
At 5 o'clock.
Morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
In morning.
And what about breakfast? When does he have breakfast?
7:30.
5.
7:30.
5.
No, at 7:30.
Uh-huh.
Half
At
past
7, I think.
Yes, half
Half
past
past
7:30. Yes.
Coffee at
No,
5:15.
Here, breakfast is at 7:30. The first coffee is at 5:45.
yes.
Okay.
5:30.
The
5.
5.
Yes. 15. Yes.
Fifth. Where's the first coffee?
5:15.
5:30. 5:30. 5:30 is the first coffee, and 7:30 is the breakfast.
5:15.
No, he leaves the hotel at 5:15.
Oh, yes.
And then he gets to the studio at 5:30, and that's when I have my first coffee. My first coffee of the day.
5:30.
5:30. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So this means he gets up at 5:30. He has breakfast at 7:30. He starts work at 5:45, right?
45.
Yes. 5:45.
Yeah. So yeah, 5:45 or quarter to 6. What about lunch? When does he have lunch?
20.
12.
That's right.
12.
12. Yes.
o'clock.
That's correct. So he has lunch at 12 o'clock.
And then they come back to work at
What do you think of his life?
What?
He-
1 o'clock.
Well, yeah, that's then he has 1 hour break.
Difficult life.
difficult.
Yes, I agree. I think maybe difficult, maybe not easy. Okay, so now we have true and false. We have more questions and about الثانية. Okay, so read the interview again. Are these sentences true or false? Okay, let's try to answer before reading, okay? Let's try to answer true, false, and then we can check from the interview again, okay?
Yes.
So, number 1, a lot of actors live at home. This is false. A lot of actors live in a hotel. Okay, number 2, they get up late. True or false?
False.
False.
Najat?
He got up early.
Yeah.
In ordinary life, yes. But at work,
They get up
they
early.
have to get up early.
Yes, so they get up early. This is false. They get up early. Yeah, they get up early. Number 3, the actors have breakfast at the studio.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's true. Yes, that's
Yes,
true.
he has.
That's true. What about number 4? They have 45 minutes for breakfast. Is it true or false?
True.
No.
Number 4, let's check.
Half an hour.
Half an hour or 45 minutes?
Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Yes, half an hour.
About half an hour.
Yes, only half an hour, you see? So here he says, we have breakfast at the studio at about 7:30, but that's only for half an hour. Okay. So this is false. So number 4 is false. They have 45 minutes for breakfast. This is false, not true. So they have 30 minutes or half an hour for breakfast, not 45 minutes. Okay, number 5. After breakfast, they work for 4 hours before lunch.
After breakfast, they work.
7:30 to 12.
Yes, true.
Yes, true.
I think it's when
More
do they
than 5. Oh.
more? But
True.
when do they finish their coffee break?
7 o'clock.
They start their coffee.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, they finish at 8 o'clock, right? The coffee break, because it's 30
Yes,
minutes.
Yes, 4 hours.
So the breakfast, it starts at 7:30
And
and it's only half an hour, right?
Yeah.
So
8
this
o'clock.
means at 8 o'clock they finish with breakfast and they start work again.
From 8 to 12.
And at 12,
Yeah,
what do they have at 12?
True.
They have lunch at 12, right?
Lunch.
Yes.
So is this true or false?
True.
True.
Yes,
True.
that's correct. Yes, this is true. This is true. Yes. All right. So number 5 is true. Number 6, they have an hour for lunch. Is this true
Yes.
or false?
Yes, true.
Because
From 12 to 1 o'clock.
Yes. What did he say? He says we have lunch at 12 and we start work again at about 1 o'clock.
At 1.
Yes, 1 hour. True.
Yeah. So this is true. Okay. Okay. So now let's do a little bit of grammar. Let's do some grammar in exercise 4. So here we have present simple. We're going to talk about the positive. We have I, you, we, they. So these are our subject pronouns. We want to use these subject pronouns to make present simple sentences. Only positive sentences in this example. So it says here, find the verbs in these sentences. They are in the present simple. So we only want to look for the verbs. Let's find the verbs, okay? So here, where's the line? So this is the line. All right. So the first example, I get up at 5 o'clock. So get up is the verb. What about number 2? You get up very early. Where's the verb here?
get up.
Get
Okay, okay. What about number 3? You start.
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 Start. That's the start.
Number 4, they have an hour for lunch.
Have.
Okay,
Start.
yeah. So these are the verbs in the sentences, okay?
Have.
Correct. Have is the verb. Now, the question is the form of present simple the same or different after I, you, we, they? So
The same.
does
the
it
same.
change or is it the same? Do we
The same.
put S or do we put something or is it the same?
The same.
Same.
Correct,
The
correct.
same.
It's the same because if you see
Yeah.
here, I get up, you get up. If we use we get up, it's the same. They get up, it's the same. So this means verbs, if you use them for I, you, we, they, I, you, we, they, we don't change the verb, it's the same. I study, you study, we study, they study. No change. I work, you work, we work, they work. No change. Okay? So this is the idea. So here they want you to understand يبغوا أنه no change. If you use I, you, we, they in the present simple, we don't change anything. Okay? So here they want us to listen. Okay, so just listen, an easy, quick listening exercise. Let's do this. Let me take you to, let's check number 6. شوفوا number 6 قبل. Okay. Let's check the listening first.
Face2face Elementary by Chris Redston and Gilly Cunningham.
CD player at home, but not a personal stereo.
Okay. And
Modern art in Europe.
You work in
in
Past 9 after we finish work.
No. And where's my bag?
Oh,
No. Where's my...
right.
Recording 3.1.
Okay, this is the recording. Is the sound clear? Can you hear it clearly? واضح صوت.
Yes.
Okay, صوت واضح تسمعوا فيه كلكم. صوت الريكوردينج.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to listen and practice, okay? So each, we're going to read the sentences. هنقرأ اللي هم الfour sentences هيقراهم لكم. We want to listen and repeat. طبعا بنحاولوا قدر الإمكان نجيبوا اللي هو الword stress. بنحاول نجيبوه زي الزي دي قدر الإمكان. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's start. Let's start.
I get up at 5 o'clock.
I get up at 5 o'clock.
I get up at 5 o'clock.
Okay, good.
You get up very early.
You get up
I
very
get
early.
up very early.
Good, good.
Very early.
We start work at about 5:45.
We start
We
work
start
at
We start
work
about
at
5:45.
45.
Okay, good, good.
They have an hour for lunch.
They have an hour for
They-
lunch.
They have an hour for lunch.
Okay, تمام, good. طبعا في التمارين اللي هم الليسننج ما نبيكمش زي ما تقولوا تتحشموا من قصة لأن أصواتكم تخش على بعض ما يهمش. أنت في اللحظة ديك يهم أن كل طالب اللي يهمه هو أن بيقراها. عرفتوا يعني نقدر نسمعهم كلهم لأن أنا وظيفتي هنا مجرد بنسمع كان في حاجة النطق ما كانش مظبوط حتبان لي. لكن ما دام النطق كويس للكل فعادي حتى مع بعضكم الدوشة على بعضكم مش إشكالية عادية في اللي هم في التمارين الجماعية زي هذه. يعني كل هذه تمارين زي ما يقول لك listen and practice ففي العادة جماعية. يعني حتى لو كنتوا مثلا في فصل مع بعض حتدار مع بعض. فما تتحشموش منها ديرها وقولها كيف ما يجي. Okay? So good. Number 5 is good. تمام. Let's go to exercise number 6. Okay? So number 6 هنا قال لك write 6 sentences about your daily routines. Okay. So بدل write احنا بنديروهم speaking. بدل الكتابة بنديروهم speaking. لكن نعطيكم 1 minute. You can have 1 minute. Prepare ideas. وتي بعض الأفكار تقدر توتي. لكن نبيك تدوي على الأقل مثلا بدل نقوله 6 نقوله 5 مثلا. بدي لي جمل اللي هي بتتكلم فيها على الروتين بتاعك. مثلا اللي هي I start classes at 9:30 مثلا. ولا I go to work at 9 o'clock. ولا I have breakfast at 10 o'clock مثلا. ولا I leave home أنت تطلع من حوشك تقدر تقول I leave home at 11:45. أي شيء. لكن خل باش نساعدكم نردكم اللي هو للبوكس اللي فسطة daily activities هوا. هذا تقدروا تستعملوه باش تكتبوا بيه أفكار. Okay, so I want each one of you to prepare 5 sentences, 5 ideas. Just say what you do and when you do it. مجرد يعني بتذكر الحاجة اللي تدير فيها لكن مرة هذه مش حتقول in the evening, in the afternoon, in the لا بتعطيني time. أنا بتقولي at 11 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at وهكذا. وتقدر تعطيهم لي على مدى اليوم. مش ضروري كلها ورا بعض. اللي هو wake up, breakfast, leave work, leave home, go to work, finish work مثلا كلهم في الصبح. تقدر توزع activities during the day. So you can talk about when you get up, you can talk about when you have breakfast, when you leave work, when you have dinner, when you do exercise. تقدر تضيف من عندك طبعا لو عندك حاجات تضيفها مثلا زي هذه do exercise. وما اعتقدش في حد في ليبيا يتريد لكن ديروها خلاص. Do exercise. Okay. مثلا نزيدوا نشاطات تانية مثلا go shopping. الناس اللي مثلا عندها عائلات وتمشي في قضيتها go shopping هي activity يومي، فتقدر تضيف يعني، ولو ما تبيش تقدر حتى تستعمل اللي هنا. اوكي so take a minute، خذوا دقيقة. Prepare your ideas. على الأقل لو عندك if you have a notebook and a pen or pencil, maybe you can write a few verbs. And if you're ready, you can start. Okay? If anybody is ready and wants to start, they can start.
I'm ready.
You're ready. Najat is ready. Okay, so you can start, Najat. Give us 5 sentences about your daily routine.
More than 5.
Okay.
I get up so early at 4:30. I have breakfast at 7 in the morning. I leave home at 8:30 in the morning. I get home at 2 o'clock. I study English at 8 o'clock in the evening. I do yoga for half an hour a day. I go shopping once a week. Once weekly.
Yeah, once a week is good. Once a week is good.
Once a week.
Okay, that's excellent. Very nice. Very good. Thank you, Najat. Excellent. Okay, someone else. Suhaib? Do you want to start? Okay. Can you put your mic closer to your mouth, maybe?
Yes, okay.
All right. Good. Now it's better. Okay, you can tell us about your day, your daily routine.
I get up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
And I leave home at 4 in the evening. At 5 in the evening.
You get back home at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay.
And I go to beach at half past 5 in the evening.
Okay.
And I have dinner at 7.
Okay. We have dinner at 7. Suhaib, are you there? Suhaib. شكلها انقطاع. Can you hear us, Suhaib? Okay, انقطاع Suhaib. Okay, who's next? Who wants? السلام عليكم. Hello, تسمعوا فيا؟ الانقطاع من يناير. فصل ال 4G فغيرت على النت الثاني. Okay, can you hear me now? واضح الصوت؟
Yes.
Okay, let me change the camera. Okay. صهيب أنا آخر حاجة سمعتها لما قلت I have dinner at 7 أعتقد. Did you say I have dinner at 7?
Yes.
Okay. And what else?
And I play video games in 8 in the evening. 8 o'clock.
Do we say in or do we say at?
At.
Okay. Can you say it again, please?
And I play video games at 8 o'clock in the evening.
All right. Very nice. Very good.
And I study at midnight.
Okay. At midnight.
Yes.
Okay.
And I go to bed at 3 a.m.
Okay, so you go to bed at 3 a.m. But you said you got up. This is what you said. You said I get up at 3 in the afternoon. Is that right? When you started.
مرة هي شيء متلخبط.
أنت قلت لنا نوض الساعة 3 حتى أنا جات استغربت قلت كيف في حد ينوض الساعة 3؟ تنوض الساعة 3 أنت صهيب؟
لا النوم عندي 12 ساعة عادي.
Okay. وبعدين حتى قلت I get back home at 5 o'clock. معناها أنت كنت برا.
Yes.
معناها فترة بالك عندك مخيم ولا كشاف ولا حاجة.
لا هي تلخبطت، أنا قلت لك 5 في الفجر قصدي.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good, Sahib. Okay, let's hear someone else. Let's see. نغيره حتى. Maybe من عندنا. Kilani, do you want to talk? Do you want to tell us about your daily routine?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about your routine, please.
I get up at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And I have breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Uh-huh.
I watch TV at 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have lunch at 4 o'clock.
All right.
I start classes at 8 o'clock. Then I play football at half past 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I sleep at I go to bed at 12 o'clock.
Okay, that's a good day. It sounds like a fun day. It's good.
Yes.
Lots of activities. Okay. Let's hear Hannah. Can you tell us about your day, please?
Yes.
What do you do? Mm-hmm.
I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I have a breakfast at 9 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I start work at 11 o'clock. I finish work at 1 o'clock. I have a lunch at 2 o'clock. I visit my sister at 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I return my house at 9 o'clock. I have a dinner about 10 o'clock. I go to bed at 11 o'clock.
Okay, so you work for only 2 hours a day? You work for only 2 hours a day? You said I start work at 11 o'clock and I...
No. 7 o'clock, I get up, 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh, so you start work from 7 o'clock?
No, get up.
Get up at 7 o'clock?
9 start work.
Okay, I see. So from 9 to 1 o'clock?
Mm.
Okay, nice, good. I think...
You know, Doctor, excuse me, Dr.
Yes.
Suheil.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Aya.
Yes.
I follow her, I join her regime or strategy. Very hard and strict.
Which Dr. Aya? Who are you talking
Dr.
about?
Aya Kabar. I think you know her.
You mean, is she
about the
student?
daily routine? No, a course, special course.
I don't know her, Dr. Aya. Is she a dietitian for diet?
Dr. Aya Kabar, you know her.
Do I know her?
Yes, you said that.
Did I say I know her?
You told me. Yes.
I don't remember telling you. Because the only Dr. Aya I know is a student who studies, who takes an IELTS preparation course. Her name is Aya, but I don't think her last name is Kabar.
Understand. So sorry.
Yeah, but maybe I know her and I forgot, because I forget things. I'm very old.
She has a famous program on Salam TV.
No, I don't know her, Aya Kabar. What is it about? What is it about a healthy daily routine? Is this her program?
Yes.
Najat?
Yes.
Okay.
All the sides of the life, spiritual and...
Can you repeat your last point, please? شكله كان في انقطاع. Hello?
Her program involves all all the branches of the life.
Okay, that sounds interesting. I'll check her.
Yes.
Maybe after the lesson, I'll check what she talks about. If it's interesting, yeah, why not? We can check what she says. We can have a look. Okay. Yeah, useful.
Very interesting and useful.
Yeah, I think so too, yes. Okay, everybody spoke about their daily routine, I think. Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to our next exercise. Number 7, it says, read about Sam's afternoon and evening routine. Which answers are correct, do you think? Okay, so here we have 5 sentences. These 5 sentences are about Sam's afternoon and evening, okay? Of course, we're talking about Sam, the actor. Remember? His name is Sam Dane. So we're talking about this man, this actor, Sam Dane. But now, because we finished with his morning routine, now we are going to learn about his afternoon and his evening routine. Okay, is my voice clear, or is it not clear?
Clear.
Is it clear? Is it okay? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, it's clear.
Yes.
Okay, because this is a different internet, and I'm not sure if it's good or not. Okay, so now let's start by guessing, okay? So the first part, we want to guess. We don't know, we want to guess, and then we will listen and find out the correct answers, okay? So let's check number 1. All right, Hannah, can you read number 1 for us, please?
Most day we finish at about 9 from 9 to 11 o'clock.
Okay, so here because we have 2 options, maybe 9, maybe 11. We want to guess. We don't know.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think 9 or do you think 11?
11.
Maybe 11. Okay, so this is your guess. Do you agree with Hannah, or do you think maybe 9? What do you think? The other students. Do you think maybe 11 or do you think 9?
Yeah, 11. 11.
Maybe 11. Okay, so they agree with you. They think maybe 11. Okay, number 2. Samiha, can you read number 2, please? Where's Samiha? Samiha disconnected. All right, so Suhaib, are you there? Can you hear us, Suhaib?
Yes.
Okay, can you read number 2? Tell us what you think, number 2.
But some days I sleep for 4 hours or an hour.
It says an hour or 2.
An hour.
Okay, can you finish the whole sentence until the end?
An hour or 2 in the afternoon.
What do you think? 4 hours or an hour or 2?
An hour or 2.
Okay. Do you agree with Suhaib? Do you think an hour or 2, or do you think 4?
Yes.
Maybe an hour or 2. You think you agree, Kilani?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay, Kilani, can you read number 3 for us?
We have dinner at Stadio at 9:30.
You think 9:30? Not 11:30.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Najat, can you do number 4?
I get back to the hotel at 10:30 or 12 o'clock. I think 10:30.
Okay. Do you agree with her?
No.
No, 12, I think.
12.
Okay, so they disagree with you, Najat. They think they don't agree with you.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're guessing. We don't know. We're guessing, but maybe 12, maybe 10:30. We'll see. Okay.
Because we choose 11.
Exactly, yes. Because in number 1, we said that we finish at 11. So get back at 10, maybe That's why maybe 12 is better. But no problem, we're guessing. So even if we're wrong, it's not a problem. Okay, what about number 5? Then I sleep for 7 or 6 hours. How many hours do you think he sleeps? What do you think?
6 hours.
6? Do you agree, or do you think maybe 7? What do you think, Hannah? 6 or 7 hours?
6.
Maybe 6. Okay, so let's listen. Now we're going to listen to the end of the interview, and we will check. We'll check the answers now. Okay. So let's listen. Let's listen to the interview. Okay, so let's change this so you can. Where is the chair? Computer sound. Okay, let's start.
Recording 3.2.
When do you finish work?
Most days we finish at about 9 o'clock.
You start at 5:45 and you finish at 9?
Yes, it's a long day. But some days I sleep for an hour or 2 in the afternoon.
And when do you have dinner?
At about 9:30 after we finish work. We have dinner together and we talk about the day.
What time do you get back to the hotel?
At about 10:30.
And what time do you go to bed?
At 11 o'clock. And then I sleep for 6 hours.
So, do you have a glamorous life?
Not when I'm at work, no. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Okay, so what about our answers? Which one is wrong?
1.
Only number 1, yeah?
Yes.
So this means our guesses were good, except for number 1. Number 1 was wrong, but the rest, all of them were correct. So most days he finishes at 11. Sorry, at 9, I mean. Most days he finishes at 9, and everything else is correct. So what do you think? Do you think his life is glamorous or not glamorous? Do you think his life is fun or not fun?
Not glamorous.
Not fun.
Not fun? Why? Why do you think not fun?
Because work all the day.
He works a lot.
No, entertainment.
Hard work.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's not very glamorous because the working hours are too long. He works too much, I think. Maybe he gets good money, he gets a good salary, but it looks like hard work. It looks like hard work. Okay, so very nice. This is the story of Sam's life. Not Sam's life, Sam's daily routine. So we learned about Sam's daily routine. All right, so now let's move on. And here in exercise 8, we have a few questions. We have some WH questions with I, you, we, they. I, you, we, they. All right, so it says here, look at the table. Notice the word order in questions. So they want us to look at the form. This is called the form. So this is how we make WH questions. So we use a question word, a WH question word. Then we use an auxiliary verb. After that, we use subject or the subject pronoun. After that, we use infinitive. So if you want to make a WH question, you need to use this form. Question word, auxiliary, subject, infinitive, okay? So where do they have dinner? What time do you go to bed? So this is the form of WH questions in the present simple, okay? Now, they want us, it says here in part B, write questions 1 to 3. They want you to write these in the table, all right? So I think this is easy. You can just copy them. So let's write them. So when do you get back to the hotel? So let's write this. What do we put here in the first box in the question?
When?
Okay.
What time?
So I put when. Auxiliary?
Do.
Do.
Do. The subject?
You.
You. The infinitive?
Get back.
Get.
Yeah. Maybe
Get back.
it's get back together because maybe phrasal verb.
Good.
Yeah. And in the end, to bed.
And compliment.
Compliment. All right. What about here? What time do they finish work? What do we put here?
What time?
What time?
What time?
The auxiliary?
Do.
Do. Subject?
They.
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 Infinitive?
Finish.
Finish. And the rest of the sentence, work. All right, it's easy, I think. And the last one, when do we start work? What do we put here in the beginning?
When.
When?
Auxiliary?
Do.
Yeah.
When did? When did?
Do we have did or do?
Yeah,
Do.
do.
Hannah, do we have did?
Yes.
Where's did?
Past. It's
Yes, but is this the past or is it the present?
present.
Correct. Can we talk about daily routines using the past simple?
No.
Yes, we can. Because with the past simple, it means the action is finished. So if you say, I went to my friend yesterday,
Yes.
it's finished. You went yesterday. Today is another day. It's different, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay. So what's the subject here in number 3? We. Okay. We is the subject pronoun. Good. And the infinitive?
Start.
Start. And then we have work.
Work.
Okay, so this is how we make questions with the present simple. This is, I think, from elementary. It's not new, just a revision. But now in number 9, they want us to make questions with these words. Okay, so in number 9 here, they want us to put these words and make questions. Okay, let me take you to number 9.
Where do you live?
Okay, so number 1, where do you live? Okay, that's correct, I think. What about number 2?
Where do you work?
Where do you know? Where do you work?
Okay, good. Let's use this.
What
So number 1, where do you go? Can you repeat number 2, please?
Where do you work?
Good.
Where do you work?
Number 3.
What time do you get up?
Correct. What time do you get up? Okay. Number 4.
When
do you start work or classes?
Nice. Number 5.
What time do you get home?
Good. Number 6.
When do you have
dinner?
Okay. Let's check. Let's see. Okay. There's an extra point here before we check. It says listen and check, then listen again and practice. Okay, they want you to pay attention to something. Here, because the stress is on where and live. So where is stressed, live is stressed, but do you is not stressed. So this means we don't say where do you live? No. It sounds a bit like j. Where do you live? So I want you to pay attention. نبيكم تركزوا شوية. هيطلع لكم زي صوت جيم. نبيكم تركزوا صوت الجيم. Because this phonetic symbol هذا الرمز هذا خلينا نرسمه. الرمز هذا اللي تشوفوا فيه اللي هو هيك هذا اللي هيك شكله زي 3. This phonetic symbol is a j sound. زي عندنا لما bridge, judge هذا ج. Okay? فهنا أعطيك زي ملحوظة قال لك راهو لما تبدأ بش stressed, not stressed مرات حيطلع لك صوت ج. Okay? So I want you to listen to these examples and listen to number 1. اللي هي where do you live. لو بتديرها كل واحدة stressed، لكن لما تبدأ مش stressed حيتغير شوية الصوت. So let's listen to this and let's pay attention, okay? Pay attention to the j sound. All right, let's move this here and let's listen.
Recording 3.3. 1.
Where do you live?
Did you hear it?
Yes.
كيف قالها؟ قال where do you live? Where do you live? سمعتوها الجيم اللي يطلع صوت الجيم بان ولا ما بانش؟
Yes.
اوكي مشكلة ما نقدرش نرجع هنا لأن التراك كله لاصق في بعض. طبعا هذه ملحوظة إضافية، يعني مش مطلوب منك تديرها بقدر أن توقعها، بس إنه يديروها لك لما تتكلم مع a native speaker أو شخص من بريطانيا مثلا كان يتكلم بطريقة عادية أو طريقته طبيعية، فأحيانا مش حيقول لك where do you live، مرات بيقول لك where do you live where do you live، فهي نفسها where do you live. Okay. Let's listen to the other examples. في مكررة هي أكثر من مرة، فعندنا كلهم فيهم do you، فكلهم بيصيروا لهم نفس الشيء. اوكي، فكل هالقصة هنا يبيك تركز في do you، كيف تولي ج تتغير لك من do you ولا ج. Okay, so let's listen to number 3, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's listen and pay attention to the do you sound, the j.
2. Where do you work? 3. What time do you get up? 4. When do you start work or classes? 5. What time do you get home? 6. When do you have dinner?
Okay, is it clear? أعتقد واضحة، تتكرر في الأمثلة كلهم نفس الطريقة داروها. Did you notice it?
Yeah.
ألو، معنا باقي الجماعة ولا مش معنا؟
Yes.
ندى، نجاة، هناء قصدي.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, good. So هي هذه النقطة بس أن do you لما تبدأ مش stressed فيها صوت الج. Okay. Yes. في سؤال. Okay. All right. So listen and check. Listen again and practice. فيش داعي. Okay. Now write 8 questions. This one quiz. خنديرو بدل writing خنديرو speaking. Okay, it says write 8 questions about people's routines in the week or weekends. Use words from phrases. Okay, مرة هذه تو نبغى نديروها بالأسئلة. Okay. نفس الروتين زهما، لكن مرة هذه حنديروها كمحادثة. نبغى نسألوا بعضنا الأسئلة هذه، فمعناها كل مرة 2 منكم حيسألوا بعض الأسئلة هذه. فطبعا لما بتسألوا كيف نقدر نسألوا على الروتينز؟ شو استعملنا في الإكسرسايز الأخير؟ في طريقتين. لو مثلا نبي نعرف امتى تفطر، كيف نسأل السؤال هذا؟
When do you have breakfast?
اوكي، فنقدر نقول لك when do you، بعدين نحط السؤال when do you have breakfast, when do you wake up, when do you go to work, when do you come back home, when do you play football. نقدر نسلك اي حاجه. او في طريقه ثانيه زي when، في طريقه ثانيه استعملها اللي هي
What time?
بالضبط. Okay. What time do you go? All right. So let's start. So Hannah and Samiha. Okay. So Hannah, you can ask Samiha 4 questions, and then Samiha can ask you. All right.
Okay.
Okay. And you can ask her. You can ask her about these routines. These but you can add لو تبي بتزيدي تقصقصي عادي. تقدري تسأليها حاجات ثانية مثلا shopping، تبي تعرفي تفاصيل ثانية عادي.
الله. When do you get up?
I get up at 7 o'clock.
What time do you have a breakfast?
I have breakfast at 8 a.m.
What do you do?
What? What's in it?
What do you work?
Okay. What do you do؟ حتى what do you do الأولى صح هي. لكن what do you do ممكن ما تمشيش كديلي روتين هي، لكن سؤال عام مزبوط ما في شيء صح يعني.
الجوب هذه
على الجوب بالضبط. انت هيك حتى سألها عشان تخدمي شنو وظيفتك، فما يعتبرش روتين اكثر منه يعني سؤال عام يعني، بس ما هوش خطأ يعني. تقدر تسأل شخص what do you do، ما في شيء اي شيء غلط.
What do you do start working home?
Okay, again please. انت تبي تسألي امتى توصل للحوش ولا؟
لا. What do you start work in home؟ نبي نقول أول عمل تقومي به في البيت.
كيف تبي تسألي؟ عاودي لي سؤال.
What do you start work in house؟
قصدك when؟ what راه تعني ماذا؟ إلا لو زدتي لها time. what time تمام. لو زدتي لها كلمة time تقدري تسألي تبدأ زي when، لكن what بروحها ما تقدريش تسألي بها على الوقت، إلا لو بتسألي بها اللي هي زي ما قلت لك ماذا مثلا. what's your name؟
الديلي روتين كله على التايم.
بالضبط، مربوطة بالتايم. وإلا لو أنت مثلا بتسألي مثلا أنت تبي تسألي هنا، لأنه هو كان سؤالنا على الوقت أكثر، هو كان التركيز على الوقت. وقت قيامك بالديلي روتين هنا. لكن الفكرة هنا لو مثلا تبي تسألي، لو بتعكسها قصة، تبي تحطي الوقت وتبي تسألي شنو تديري في ذاك الوقت. تقدري تقولي بيختلف طبعا. السؤال بيكون موضوع تاني هو، لكن عادي. What do you do at، بتعطيها وقت. شنو تديري الساعة 1؟ شنو تديري الساعة 7؟ شنو تديري؟ فحتى هو يعتبر سؤال على الديلي روتين، غير عكس هكذا. يعني بدل ما انت تعطيها الوقت وهي تقول لك النشاط، المرة هذه انت بتعطي الوقت وهي بتقول لك النشاط. زي مثلا لو انا بنسألك What do you do at 8 o'clock؟ فانت مثلا بتفكريش تديري الساعة 8، تقولي يعني عادة في الديلي روتينز you will say I wake up ولا I get up at 8 o'clock ولا I go to work at 8 o'clock or I have a shower at 8 o'clock or I have breakfast at 8 o'clock. فتقدر تديري بطريقة ثانية هيك. تمام.
Okay. When do you get breakfast؟
تمام. شنو نقولوا لي breakfast؟ في فعل ثاني
have a breakfast.
Okay. سميحة when do you have breakfast؟ قالت لك حنان. هي فصلت ممكن جت. Are you there? Can you hear us سميحة؟ Are you there؟ كل خط شوية طيب.
ضعيف دكتور، اسمعوا فيها.
نسمع فيك تو. أيوة. سألتك قالت لك when can you ask the question again please هنا؟
Yes. When do you have breakfast? Yeah.
When do you have a breakfast?
أيوة. سألتك when do you have breakfast؟
I have breakfast at 10 a.m.
Okay. Okay, very good. Now خلنا نعكس.
What time do you go shopping?
What time do you go shopping سميحة؟
I go to shopping once weekly.
When you go.
اوكي لحظة. في هنا موضوع كويس جانبي هو شوية، لكن كويس. أنيتم نكتب لكم سؤالين. أوكي نبغى نديروا ماتشنج. First question, when do you go shopping? What's the right answer?
2.
Okay, number 2, very good. So if someone
Go shopping.
yeah, if someone asks you when do you go shopping, you will say I go shopping at 9 o'clock. Okay. If someone says how often do you go shopping?
Go shopping. Sorry. And frequency.
Number 1.
Yes. So how often we're asking about frequency. الموضوع هنا نسأل على حاجة تانية مختلفة. نسأله التكرارية. قديش تدير فيه الأكشن هذا. How many times do you repeat this? Do you always repeat it? Sometimes repeat it? This is the idea. How often? It's for repetition. التكرارية, الفريكونسي. Okay? لكن هذا اللي احنا اليوم نستعمله فيه اللي هو when. احنا للوقت بس. هو سؤال للتايم. نبغى نعرف الوقت اللي تقوم به في الاكشن هذا. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's see someone else. Okay, Najat and Suhaib. Okay, so Najat, you can ask Suhaib some questions about his daily routine.
When do you get up?
I get up at 3 p.m.
What time do you sleep?
I sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. What do you do at 12 o'clock midnight?
Okay, لو بتتكلمي عن midnight تقدر تقولي midnight بس without saying 12 o'clock. Can you repeat the question, please?
What do you do at midnight?
I play video game.
Good. Okay, last question, Najat. You can ask the last question.
نقول how often.
عادي كان بالسريعة التكرارية you can. هو مش موضوعنا اليوم لكن عادي تقدر تسألي.
What time do you go work?
What?
Can you repeat the question a little louder?
What time? What time do you go work?
Yes, it's in 6 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, so هي سألتك قلت لك what time do you go؟ عندك طريقتين عندك التسألي. تقدر تقولي what time do you start work؟ وإلا what time كانت بتقولي go do you go to work؟ Okay.
هذه الثانية اللي سألت بها.
لكن أنت ما قلتيش to صح ولا؟
ممكن بلعت go to work.
Okay, yes. So go to is important لأن فعل go من الأفعال اللي عادة معها to يجي بعد.
To.
Yeah. لو مثلا صهيب ما يشتغلش يقدر يقول I don't work. I'm a student مثلا. ولا I don't work. But I start classes or I have classes at 9 o'clock مثلا. لو ما عندهاش كيف بيجاوبك على الورك. اوكي سو هنا يعني كان مجرد موضوعنا اللي هو قصة سؤال على وقت daily routines. How to ask about daily routines. How to ask about the time. When do you do this? This is the idea. All right, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, good. Okay, so let's check our next exercise, our next point. So I think we're finished with Sam and daily routines. Let's talk a little bit here in our next lesson. Let's talk a little bit about evenings and weekends, okay? So now we are going to talk about the opposite. In 3A, we talked about work. We talked about mornings, we talked about afternoons, we talked about daily routines like work, study, have breakfast. Yes, the routines, the normal things. Now we're going to talk about the opposite. We are going to talk about free time activities. Okay, so in today's lesson, in this lesson, in the vocabulary, can you see the vocabulary part at the top? Free time activities. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the opposite of last lesson. We're going to talk about free time activities. And we are going to talk about time phrases. This is very important. The difference between on, in, at, every. So we will learn how to use on, how to use in, how to use at, how to use every. Because they're different, they're not the same. We use them in a different way. All right, so let's start with vocabulary. Let's start with the first exercise. It says tick the phrases you know, then do the exercise in page 126. Okay, so let's read these activities first, and after that we will do the exercise. If there's a new activity or something that you don't know, we can find about it in page 126. Okay, Kilani, can you read the activities in the box, please?
Okay. Go out. Stay in. Eat out. Go for a drink. Go to the cinema. Go to concerts. Go shopping. Phone friends. Phone my friends. Visit friends. My family. Have coffee with friends. Do sport. Watch TV.
Okay. أعتقد كلهم النشاطات هذه واضحات. ما أعتقدش فيهم حاجة جديدة. I don't think anything is new. معناها نقدروا نمشوا نديروا الإكسرسايز اللي هو في 126. 126. Okay. So let's do this exercise. Okay. المرة اللي فاتت تفكروا كملنا اللي هو كان daily routines. فكروا فيه درناه المرة الحصة اللي فاتت اللي هو متاع A B. تو بنديروا اللي هو العكس اللي هو الفري تايم اكتيفيتيز. باقي حسن الحظ كلهم جايين في جهة واحدة. Very good. Okay. معناها بندير شوية زوم اوت. هنطلع شوية من الصفحة. معناها انتوا حتضطروا تقربوا تو بالتليفون. اوكي. إن باش تطلع لكم كلها مع بعض في مرة واحدة. Let's see. هيك المفروض كلها تطلع في مرة واحدة. Okay. Can you check the left side of the page? Can you see the left side of the page?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
تقدروا تقربوا تقدروا تنزلوا وتركبوا بالهاتف صح ولا؟
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to match the phrases to the pictures. معناها عندنا picture من A, B, C لحد L. So this means we have 12 pictures. We have 12 pictures. And we want to match them with these phrases. We want to match them with these free time activities. هذو كلهم يعتبروا free time activities. What does it mean, free time activity?
أوقات الفراغ. أنشطة أوقات الفراغ.
Yes, exactly. It means this is something you do when you don't have work, when you're not working. So if you're working, you can't do free time activity, right? Because you have work. So work is the opposite of a free time activity. Okay, let's start. So A, what's A?
Watch TV.
Yeah, A is easy. Watch TV, it's easy. Okay. What about B? What's B?
Go to concerts.
All right, so B is go to concert.
Have coffee with the friends. C.
What concert?
Okay, who can explain it in English? Not in Arabic. What does it mean, concert, in English?
Live show.
It's a live show, okay. Good. What can you see? What's live?
Music and instrument.
Correct. So there's live music, right?
Yes, right.
So Hana, what does it mean in Arabic, concert?
مهرجان.
Close. قربتي انت مش مهرجان يقولوا له فيستيفال. عادة مهرجان
حفلة غنائية.
بالضبط. ممتاز. هي هذه حفل غنائي، حفل موسيقي، حفل مباشر، كلها ترجمة صحيحة. هذه معناها concert.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, very good. So going to concert, to go to concert is B. Okay, very good. What's picture C? What's this?
Have coffee.
Go to cafe.
Which number?
Drink.
Which number?
10.
10.
Go for a drink.
Are you sure?
Have a coffee. 10.
Coffee.
Have coffee
With the friends.
Yeah, because you can see cafe. It's written cafe, right?
Cafe.
So this means have coffee with friends. Okay. What about D? What's D?
Go out.
Maybe go out. Maybe.
Eat out.
Maybe eat out.
Eat out.
See that.
Visit friends. My family, no.
Maybe visit friends, maybe.
No.
Okay,
yes,
let's leave D. Let's check E. What's E?
Eat out.
Eat out.
Go out. Eat out.
What's the difference between E and F?
Go for a drink and eat out.
Stay in. E.
For a dinner.
Stay in and eat out.
Stay in.
Drink.
Eat out. F.
Go out. Maybe.
What about G?
Go out.
Go shopping. Good.
Go shopping.
Maybe shopping. G. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's do the easy ones first. Okay, let's start with the easy ones. Shopping, I think, is easy. This one. G. It's clear. It's clear that it's shopping, I think. All right. What's H? What do you think H is?
Go to the cinema.
Go to the cinema.
I agree. I think it's go to the cinema.
Yeah,
so this is H. Number 5 is H. Okay. What about K? Also, I think it's easy. K.
I visit
visit
friends.
Visit my family.
Visit friends.
Which one?
Family.
Friends or family?
8.
I.
Friends. Visit friends.
You missed it.
Maybe
9.
that's correct. Yes. I is 9.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. What about K? What can you see the band?
Go for a drink.
K.
Phone friends.
Phone friend.
Hey, phone.
Phone
Eight.
friends.
For eight.
Number 8.
Phone.
Yeah,
friend.
because he's calling friends, right?
My family.
Or family, maybe.
The last one.
The last one is easy also.
Mhm.
L.
Do sports.
Yeah, 11. Do sports.
Do sport.
Okay, so we only have 3 left. Just 3.
E.
So we have
Go out. D.
go out. Which one is go out?
D.
Yeah.
E.
E. No,
Go
no.
out is E.
Stay in.
No,
D.
D. Go out is D.
D.
Yes.
Maybe. Let's put go out for D.
J for go for a drink.
Go for a drink is J.
Eat out. E.
Eat out, but E مجاوبينها. E is answered. Number 2 is E. Stay in.
F.
Stay in, doctor.
What's the
Stay in. D.
What's
D,
the
stay
meaning
in.
of stay in and eat out? They're
The
opposites, by the way.
opposite. Yes.
So when you say stay in, it means you're eating at home.
At
Yes.
home.
But if you say eat out, it means you're having dinner or lunch in a restaurant.
Yes.
Okay. So number 2, stay in is E, and F is eat out. I think now we're finished. Right? Yeah, we did all of them, so that's good. Watch TV, of course, is A. Let's put it in the front box. Okay. Now I think this is correct. Okay, so there's a tip here. So they say, do you want to go for a drink? Do you want to drink something? Just a tip. So if you want to ask about drinks, you say, do you want to go for a drink? They don't say to drink something. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to our exercise. So these are some free time activities. So we talked about free time activities. Now let's do a little bit. Here, there's a follow-up question in part B. So the question is, what are your 5 favorite things to do on Saturdays? Okay. So because Saturday is the weekend in the UK, but in Libya it's I think it's Friday. Also Saturday. Yeah. But okay, what about you, Najat? What are your favorite 5 free time activities for you?
For me, reading.
Okay.
Reading books. And walking.
Jogging?
Yes, jogging, yes. And do yoga.
Doing yoga.
And painting.
Painting. All right.
If there's left time, sleep.
And if there's any free time, sleeping. Okay, good. All right. Okay, what about you, Suhaib? What are your 5 favorite free time activities? You can use the ones in the box, but you can add new ones if you want. Anna, Suhaib. Okay, Suhaib is connected, I think. Okay, Samiha, can you tell us your favorite free time activities?
At Friday?
Yeah, at the weekend, yes. Friday, Saturday, when you're free, when you're not working.
Okay, I go out with my family
Mm-hmm.
and watching TV.
Uh-huh.
Study some books.
And okay, so you study and okay, what's the difference between studying and reading? Between reading books and studying?
Reading like a hobby, but
Studying
a
for
boring thing.
Okay.
It's mandatory.
Yes, that's true. Yes, reading is usually for pleasure, for fun, as a hobby.
I'm studying.
Yeah, but studying is maybe for work. Studying for work, studying for an exam, studying for a course. So
School.
it's studying for school,
University.
university, exam
Course.
preparation, course, something. All right, very good, Samiha. What about you, Kilani? Tell us your favorite free time. So, okay, sorry, before you start, Kilani. So can we put study in free time activities?
What?
Can we put study in free time activities?
Okay.
Now, I'm asking, is it correct to put
Yes.
or
Yes.
not correct?
Correct.
I think it's not correct.
For the boy, I think they play the football or watch film.
Do you know why? Because study is something we do as a part of our daily routine. It's not a free time activity. You get the idea? Study is like work. It's not something.
For me,
نلعب وقت الواحد ونقرا وقت
For you, it's the opposite.
Yes.
And also you, Samiha. Or Hana, من اللي قالت also me?
Me, Samiha.
Uh-huh.
If I have free time, I will go to study.
Uh-huh, that's interesting, yes.
I'm always busy. I have no time for study.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. Maybe that's correct. You can.
Books.
Yeah. So you study when you have free time. All right.
Yes.
That's good.
And
So Kilani, you agree with Samiha? You're the same thing. You study when you have free time.
Yes.
All right. Good. Okay. What else?
Visit my relatives.
Okay.
Yes.
I found my friends.
Okay. So you visit. How do we say this word?
Ilani, I think.
Relatives. Relatives.
Okay. I'll show you where the stress is. The stress is here.
Yes.
Relatives.
No. Like this. No. Can you say it with the same music as no?
No.
Okay. How many syllables do we have?
3.
Okay. So what are the syllables?
The parts of the word.
Yeah, but in this word, because I don't want to say it, I want Kilani to say it. Can you see it? It's on top of free time activities.
On this.
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Yes.
So we have Kilani. We have three syllables, right?
Yes.
What's the first syllable?
Ray.
Okay.
Ray.
Yeah. The second one.
La.
Okay. And the last one.
Tips.
Correct. I want you to make the first one the strongest, and the second one and the third one normal. So it's da 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 da. Can you do it?
Relatives.
Yes.
Relatives.
Okay, better. هذه أحسن من الأصلية اللي قلتها صح؟ عودها.
Relatives.
تمام، لكن الأولى بدل ري يقولها ر.
Relatives.
هذه هي. أيوة عودها. That's it.
Relatives.
خلاص هي هذه. Relatives. بالضبط. Relatives. فstress اللي على الأول relatives. لكن الverb شوف التخبيط توا. أنت هذا ليش ممكن لخبطتها في الأول؟ لأنك أنت كنت معتمد على الverb. تو الverb ترى قولي الverb تاعها.
relate.
Related.
بالضبط. هنا تو العكس، الستريس جاي على الطرف الثاني مش على الطرف الأول. relate. هنا كان على الأول relative. هنا على الثاني relate. هذه واحدة من مشاكل الإنجليزي، كل مرة يحولوا في ستريس بجاه. دي بشوية تعود الأشياء هذه، لكن بعدها خلاص تتعود عليها. Okay, so very good. So you study in your free time, Kilani, and you visit relatives and friends. What else do you do in your free time?
And go out.
And you go
Maybe
out.
you do sport. Maybe do sport. Yes, meeting some friends.
Maybe do some sport. Okay, that's nice. What about you, Hannah? What do you do in your free time?
I favorite Friday. I drive a car faster because the street finish cars.
Okay, so you drive faster because there's no traffic.
Okay. I go to shopping.
Okay.
With my mom. I cooking cake.
All right.
And cleaning my house.
All right, good. Okay, can you repeat the story, but this time without ing, without using ing? Can you say it again, the whole story, but with no ing? Don't use ing.
Okay.
So
now it's her turn.
Yes, please. Yes, say it again, please.
I cook cake and clean my house and visit my sister.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, very good. And you also said something about shopping. How do we talk about shopping? You said shopping, right, Hannah?
Yes, okay.
Can you say it again, the part about shopping?
I go shopping, not shopping.
I go shopping. I go shopping. Okay. في الأول أنت شو قلتي لي لما تكلمتي على الشوبينج؟
قلت I'm going shopping.
تمام.
With my mom. Going.
أيوة. هذه تعتبر المستقبل. I go اللي هو بتتكلمي على روتين، على حاجة ديما تديري فيها يعني بصفة عامة في أوقات فراغك.
I go shopping with my mom.
Very good. I go shopping with my mom. معناها كل ما تحصلي فضوى أو free time تمشي تديري shopping مع الوالدة. Okay, very good. And also, what about cake? Okay, before you answer.
I make cake.
Very good. Make is the right verb. I make cakes. Sometimes they say bake cakes. I don't know, but bake I think is better for pizza maybe. Bake pizza, bake bread. عادة في معجنات، رغم أنها كيك معجنات لكن عادة نستعمل في make أكتر. Bake cake غريبة شوية. I make cakes. Okay, so very good, very nice, Najat, thank you. من مازال ما تكلمش أعتقد. Najat, you told us. Okay, so these are examples of free time activities. كيف نقدر نتكلموا عن free time activities بتاعنا. Okay, نجو نديروا listening and grammar in number 2 here. Okay, so they want us to look at the photo of Tanya and Robert. Okay, so can you see the photo? This is Robert and this is Tanya, right?
Yes.
So it says here, where are they? Where do you think they are?
Restaurant.
Maybe restaurant. But does it look like a restaurant? Does it look like a restaurant?
No.
Office. Maybe restaurant.
Maybe office. Maybe home.
Work.
Maybe at work.
Yes.
Restaurant.
Maybe work party, something, or a party after work. Maybe.
Work. Yes.
For the employees. Do you know this word, employees?
Yes.
Samiha, do you know the word? Okay, employees. Employees. Do you know the word employees? So I'm going to write it. So employees, who can explain it without translating it? Najat, can you tell us what employees means without translation?
Refer to people who work.
Okay, so that's correct. So employees are the people who work,
have a work
or people who
at
work
certain
or
place
have a job. Yes, that's correct. They work in a certain place or they have a job. So anybody who works in a place or has a job, you can say he or she is an employee. Okay, is it clear? Hana, Samiha, do you know what it means, employee?
No.
Like office.
No, employees are the people. So employees لو نديروهم كلمة واحدة بس ندير لكم طريقة أسهل. Can you see it? So yes. An employee is a worker.
Work.
Somebody who works is an employee. Hana? Is it clear?
Employee.
Okay.
In Arabic, what does it mean? Samiha and Hana, what do you think it means?
موظف ممكن.
بالضبط هي هذه بالضبط موظف. employee معناها موظف. طبعا المعنى مش بالضبط employee زي worker ما همش بالضبط شيء نفس الشيء. عادة كلمة worker يستعمل فيهم اللي هم الحرفيين الناس اللي عندهم أعمال يدوية بصفة عامة. ميكانيك، blacksmith، حداد، ميكانيكي، حاجة هي يقولوا worker. الامبلويي اللي هم عادة موظفين المكاتب أكثر اللي هم يقولوا لهم موظفين employees. So Robert and Tanya, maybe they are employees in the same company. They work in the same company, maybe. Okay, now the second question here, I want you to guess. عملاء عميل يعني تقدر تستعملوا عملاء لكن عملاء مرات يقولوا client تستعمل في كلمة client حتى هو تعتبر يعني client زي عكس customer. client يستعمل فيها حتى هي client.
الكلاينت الشخص اللي بيجي بياخذ الخدمة، لكن الامبلوي اللي
بيقدمها. لكن الكلاينت مرات حتى الكاستمر، كلاينت مرات يستعمل كلمة كاستمر، لكن عادة كاستمر وكلاينت اللي هو حياخذ الخدمة في العادة يعني. اوكي؟ فاحنا خلينا تو في employee هي ممكن أقرب حاجة موظف. Okay, so the question here عندنا أول سؤال. Are they good friends? Do you think they are good friends?
Yes, I think.
Yes.
What do you think, Najat? Do you think they're good friends?
Yes, because they share. They love.
They're laughing, smiling. What do you think, Hannah and Suhaib? Do you think they are good friends?
Yes.
Robert and Tanya?
Because smiler.
They're smiling, yeah?
Smile.
They're smiling at each other, maybe. Okay, let's find out. Let's listen and let's find out. It says, questions do you? Okay, so we're going to listen to Robert's questions. Okay, so Robert is going to ask some questions to Tanya. He's going to ask her some questions. And these questions are using do you. Okay, so we are going to listen to Robert's questions and we want to fill in the gaps. Okay, so we are going to listen and we want to fill in the gaps. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, yes. let's listen. If you have a pen and paper or a pencil and paper and something, get ready so you can write your answers. Okay, so let's start.
Recording 3.4. 1.
Do you go for a drink after work?
Yes.
2. What do you do in the evenings?
What did he say?
What do you do in the evenings?
Very
What
good.
do you eat?
So he said, what do you do in the evenings? All right, let's listen to number 3.
3.
Do you eat out?
Do you eat out?
You eat out.
Correct.
Eat.
Yes. Do you eat out?
4.
And what do you do at the weekends?
What do you do at the weekend?
Weekend.
Yes.
Do weekend.
Correct. What do you do at the weekends? Okay, number 5, the last one.
5.
Do you go to concerts?
Do you go to concerts?
Concerts.
Do you go to concert?
Very good. Do you go to concerts? Concerts. كلمنا عليها الconcerts. What does it mean, concert?
Live show.
Correct. Live music, live shows.
Live.
This is the concert. Okay, شو اللي حطه في كلامه? What did you notice?
قصقص.
شو اللي حطه في كلامه اللي كان يتكلم الراجل؟
He is interested.
He is interested.
Yes.
Interested in who?
And what's her name?
Tanya.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Maybe he's interested. Maybe he's asking her. Maybe he wants to go out with her. Maybe that's why he's asking her these questions. But there's another thing I want you to notice. Did you notice how he says, do you? Did he say, do you? Or did he say, j?
No.
What time, j? He said, j, yeah? لو لاحظتوه ما قالهاش book, do you? ما قالش, what do you? Do
yes,
you?
Yes.
لاحظها كل يقول فيها ياكل فيها يقول فيها سريعة. To go out, وهكذا. Okay, don't worry. هنسمع لباقي الconversation. Now, it says here in number 4, listen to the conversation, tick the true sentences. حنسمعوا للحوار. حيكون الحوار كامل حنسمعوه. The whole conversation between Robert and Tanya. But before we listen, let's read the sentences first. نروح نقرأ الجمل هاتو قبل. Okay, Kilani, can you read number 1 and 2, please?
Robert and Tanya work in the same office. Tanya stays in a lot in the week.
Okay. Okay, سهيب اقرأ لنا رقم 3. Are you there, Suhaib? Okay, Hannah, can you read number 3, please?
She goes out on Saturday evening.
Okay.
Robert and Tanya want to go to a concert together.
what does concert mean, Hannah?
Concert, music.
Correct. Live music. Okay, good. What's the second word? Can you read the second word here, please? Number 3. She
goes out.
Okay.
Goes.
Goes out.
Can you read these 2 sentences, please, Hannah?
She goes out.
Okay, the first sentence. I
go to work.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to work.
Okay. How do we say this?
مش الفعل بعد الشي نزلت له اس.
صح.
She goes.
تمام. اوكي. لكن هو قصة في النطق بس. مثلا Okay, can you read this?
I do sport. He does sport.
بالضبط. اوكي. اقراها هذه بنفس الطريقة بطريقة مشابهة. I go to work.
I go to work. She.
اقراها زي ما قريتها المرة الأولى في does.
She goes to work.
تمام. She goes. الإي هذه زي كأنها مش موجودة. Goes.
Goes. She goes to work.
Okay, she goes. حاولي الإي كأنها مش موجودة. نحاها بكرة.
She goes out on Saturday evening.
تمام. أنت قاعدة تقري في الإي. اقراها هيك.
She goes.
أيوة. Goes.
She goes out. Goes.
أيوة. She goes out. She goes out. Okay.
She goes out.
Okay, good. وقرأتين أنت حتى رقم 4. Okay, كملي هي رقم 5 نكملها خلاص.
They are both single.
All right. Now, we are going to listen now. We're going to listen to the chat between Tanya and Robert, and we will decide true or false. Okay? So let's listen. Let's listen. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's listen and you say if it's true or false.
Recording 3.5.
Hello, Tanya.
Oh, hello. It's Robert, isn't it? You work in
our King Street office. I'm the manager there.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Good party, isn't it?
Yes, very nice.
Tanya, do you go for a drink after work? On Fridays, maybe?
No, I don't.
Huh. What do you do in the evenings?
Well, I don't go out very much in the week.
Okay. Do you eat out?
No, I don't. Restaurants are very expensive round here.
Right. And what do you do at the weekends?
Well, on Saturday afternoons I go shopping, but I don't go out on Saturday evenings. I stay in and watch TV.
Right. Do you go to concerts?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's a good concert on Friday. Do you want to come with me?
Thanks, but there's a problem. Well, 3 problems, actually.
Oh?
I'm married, and I've got 2 children.
Oh.
Okay.
Recording 3.6.
Is it a happy story or a sad story?
Very sad story.
Very sad story. Very sad for Robert. Very sad story.
Short story.
Short but sad at the same time. Okay, so Robert and Tanya, do they work at the same office? Do they work in the same office?
False.
False.
One false.
Yeah, not the same office. Maybe the same company, but not the same office. Not the same office. Good.
Yes.
Number 2, Tanya stays in a lot in the weekend, in the week.
Yes.
Yes.
This is true.
Yes. True.
Yeah, she doesn't go out a lot. She doesn't go out a lot. Number 3, she goes out on Saturday evenings.
True.
False.
This is false.
Oh.
She
Oh,
goes.
stay
Yeah.
watching TV.
She watches TV.
Yes.
She stays in and watches TV. Okay. Number 4, Robert and Tanya want to go to a concert together.
False.
True or false?
False.
False.
Who wants to go to who wants to go to a concert?
Robert.
Robert. Tanya, does she want to go to a concert?
Has a family.
She has a family. Yeah. Okay. What about 5? They're both single?
No.
She's married.
False. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Maybe he's married too. Maybe Robert is married too.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know. Okay, so
Everything is
everything is possible. Everything is possible.
expected.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all I think for today, because I need to prepare for. I have a live video in maybe in 15 minutes, so I need to prepare a few points.
Me too. Excuse me, doctor.
All right.
I
Yes.
have to.
Yeah, I'm because I finished. We're finished for today. You're welcome. And if you're interested, if you have questions, I'm going to be live on my on the page on Facebook. I'm going to talk about a few things about courses, registration. Maybe if you have free time, you can join. And we'll meet inshallah next lesson. خميس مش عارف هو وقفة الخميس, right? I'm not sure if we are going to study on Thursday. I think we can, but we'll discuss this on the messenger, okay?
Okay.
And if you haven't joined the VIP group, ممكن ندير الإعلان غادي في VIP group, لأنه هو اللي فصل الطلبة المسجلين عندنا الجروب اللي اسمه VIP. لو أنتم ما سجلتوش فيه خش ضيفوا روحكم. وكان في حاجة نبلغكم غادي، ممكن حتى في الصفحة الرئيسية about Thursday لو في حصص ولا ما فيش. Okay? So good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Have a good night.